round of applause.
Can I not get this out? Can I? Alright. Hey guys, I'm Akhil from Haptik. Haptik is an India-based personal assistant service on chat. I know you guys have seen a lot of demos doing almost exactly the same thing all through yesterday and today. But we're fairly mature in the life cycle. We've been in India for about 2 years now. We have more than 1 million users using the app to get things done. So, you know, we've had our learnings on the way, and we're probably over a few things that most startups that are presenting here are going through right now. In fact, we were the company that coined the term and also implemented human-assisted AI. What that means is all the queries that come inside are first, a bot tries to respond to them, a bot tries to interpret what it means and respond to it, and if a bot is unable to do it, then it passes that conversation back to a human and sits in the middle while the human interacts with the customer and learns about that interaction in the middle. So it's almost like the AI is being assisted by humans to learn better. I think because we're an India-only company, we don't really have a live demo. What we do have is an app tour that I'm going to take you through. So if we can just switch over to that, I'll guide them through that. Should I do it from here? Oh, there we go. So, like you can see, Haptik can help with a bunch of things. We categorize them into an inbox view, which we believe retains context between each category. So you can see we can help with shopping, you know, recharge, which is like paying your mobile bills, food delivery, travel, a bunch of other things. We'll probably go through one of the use cases right now. So let's say we get into food delivery. You see something that we call a task box. You know, the way we think of the task box is essentially a place where we showcase the most frequent tasks that a user wants to get done inside a category. So in this case, if you want to order from a specific restaurant, you tap on restaurant and get into a search view. And you can search for a specific restaurant that you're looking for, in this case Taco Bell. You get the Taco Bell which is closest to you. You get inside, you see a digitized menu. You can see the reviews, ratings, and the entire menu right there. You can see what you like and essentially add whatever you'd like to order. In this case, we're going to get like a 6 burritos, my God. We're going to get 6 burritos. It's going to ask us for a delivery address. We can choose, I'm going to get it for my home, and move to the payment methods. In India, most people like to pay with cash for almost all online transactions, so we have something called cash on delivery. You can pay the delivery guy, you know, when he brings your food. After that, you can see the split of your entire bill amount. Right, what taxes you're paying, how much you're saving with the promotional codes, and it's a one-tap checkout after that. You get onto the confirmation page where you see a phone number that you can call to modify your order. You can pretty much see what you've ordered and when it's going to arrive at your destination. I think we have time for one more demo, so we'll just go through. I think we're going to go through travel and see what else we can do, you know, within Haptik. Inside travel, like you can see, we can do pretty much everything from getting a flight to booking your hotel, cabs, you name it. In this case, I have to book a flight back home to India. I'm going to go next week. So like you just saw something called a chat form right there. What we see is users like to give all the information up front so that the transaction process, once they've given the information, is really smooth, which is why a lot of people in India are filling up forms within chat. They'll enter their destination, they'll decide what time they want to fly, and submit the form. Instantaneously, the bot will come back with a few options. So in this case, it's come up with, there we go. It'll come up with 3 options and tell you that there are these 3 flights that you can take from San Francisco to Mumbai. I'm probably going to go with the Delta because it's the cheapest, right? So you can tap on it, but just to showcase our natural language processing capabilities, I wanted to actually put in some text down there and showcase how we understand this. So I would thank a bot for understanding it. And just mention that Delta looks good. Can you please go ahead and book that for me? You should note that the bot would understand this text, interpret it, and respond to me in context. So it will come back and give me something that we call a smart action. A smart action is essentially a tappable message bubble that on tap can either be a payment method or can be a link to another website. It could be pretty much, like the name says, a smart action. So we can define for it whatever it has to do. I have enough money in my Haptik wallet to pay for this transaction, so it gives me a confirmation of that. And again, a one-tap checkout, and we're done. It gives me my PNR number. It's going to email me my ticket. Pretty much everything end to end gets taken care by a bot. But these are just a few things that Haptik can help with. You can also have conversations pretty much with text, and if the bot is not able to understand it with 99% accuracy, then it falls back to a human. We have more than 500 people who are actually taking chats on a day-to-day basis and speaking to other people, helping them get things done while they're also training the bot simultaneously. So that's pretty much Haptik as a whole. Like I mentioned, we're currently only in India only. If we can just switch over to the last slide. Yeah, so we're available on Android, iOS, both, but we're India only. If you guys do want to check it out, you can probably switch over to the India App Store, Play Store. It's quite painful. But if you wanted to check it out, you could do that. Specifically because you'll get to see a bot that has actually learned over the last 2 years and gone through the process of the nuances that people are expecting from a chatbot. And yes, hopefully we'll probably expand to other parts of the world and come to the US at some point. But until then, you can download it at haptik.co/download. Thank you, guys. Haptik is your personal assistant.
Thanks, Akhil. Next up, Station.